Hey, this is Josías. 50% of marketers believe that personalization is helping them increase revenue. However, at the same time, in my experience, most teams face three big blockers that in the end stop them from advancing in their personalization program, which means that there are many teams that in the end are not leveraging personalization to better engage with their audiences. So I'm going to share these three blockers with you and also how to avoid them in the first place. And the reason I know this is because in the end, for the last decade, I've helped many organizations engage with their audiences through personalized videos at scale. And this means that we have had conversations. I have had many conversations with many teams, different profiles, and I've seen many of them obviously advancing and successfully engaging with their audiences through personalized videos automatically. But also I have had conversations with many of them that in the end haven't advanced in the process because they got stuck. Number one, in the end, successful personalization programs require the collaboration among different profiles, different people with different backgrounds. For example, in personalized video creation, which is in our case, it is automated videos, what I'm talking about. So we automatically create data-driven videos at scale. So it's a video individually created for one person, but we do that in a scalable way so that you don't have to do that manually. And you can leverage your data to better engage with individuals because these videos are way more effective because they are truly based on the context of that person on the other side of the screen. We do that in a scalable way. That means that the most successful teams have a mix between storytellers, creative people, technical people, data and security and compliance internally so that they can have the okay, let's do this internally depending on the size of the organization and obviously depending on the region. We are an European company, so we see that loads. CRM people, email marketing, marketing automation. It really depends on the type of organization, the type of team, and not only on the size of the organization, because more often than not we see smaller teams that have access to more resources because they have an agile mentality that helps them do things quickly, faster. In the end, whenever we see that an organization doesn't have this type of resources in-house, what we do is quite simple. We help them because we do understand that not every organization has every profile in-house, and that's totally fine. That's why we work with them and or with their agencies in order to tackle those things so that they achieve their engagement goal. Number two, chasing trends. And there is nothing wrong with trends, generally speaking. However, what is even more important and totally overlooked is goals. So on my end, I speak with many organizations, and personalized video software is not the most feature-loaded software in the market. It is not. There are other tools out there. We have competitors that have more stuff, as my mother-in-law says, on the checklist, and that's totally fine with us because in the end, we are focused on helping organizations achieve specific goals. And what we have seen is that there are many cool things we can add to the platform that won't really help you get there. Will just get you distracted. And that's not what we are here for. We are here to help you, to help organizations like yours engage with your people. So when you are chasing just features, the problem with that is that you're not chasing goals. Now, if you are chasing features because you want to achieve specific goals, and you know as a fact that those features are going to help you achieve those goals, that's a different conversation, and that's something you should do. Therefore, the first step is establishing your goals. And if you follow, for example, the SMART methodology, so goals that are specific, measurable, achievable, etc., time-bound, even better. Number three is the lack of appropriate tools for the job. So what is the job that needs to be done based on your specific goals? and also based on your team's capabilities and what are the different tools you have access to make that happen. And my recommendation, at least that's our approach at Personal, is that the tool, the software, the platform, the partner adapts as much as possible. Not everything is possible, obviously, but adapts as much as possible to what you already have in place and not the other way around. So what this means is that for some teams, it would be simply a matter of using spreadsheets as their data source for customer or employee data for personalized videos in our case. In other cases, it would be a matter of connecting with a CRM like Salesforce or HubSpot, etc. through native or bridges, like through native integrations or tools like Zapier and so on. In other cases, it would be a matter of having maybe an IT team or a developer connecting with an API. What matters is that the tool, the software, the platform adapts to you, not the other way around, because otherwise your go-to-market time will just be too long. And that's usually not good, because in the end, what happens is that when other priorities come up, and therefore your senior managers, the senior leadership, etc., in the end will have other priorities that seem more urgent. Because let's face it, customer engagement and helping people understand information and helping people take action is often not the highest priority. Maybe it is on paper, but it's often not the highest priority when you are in a board meeting, unless your organization has a customer-centric perspective, mindset, and therefore you're also overperforming, or you're performing better financially speaking than your competitors. Because that's what happens when your organization is customer-centric, which means that you're constantly looking for better ways to better engage with them and help them, grab their attention, engage with them, and help them take action. So my message with this is that in the end, make sure that you have the right people within your organization and even if they are not like totally involved in a personalization program, that's fine still. You can get their brain, you can get their feedback, you can brainstorm together at the beginning and maybe later on as well. Also remember to have or to target specific goals, not just cool features. Your customers do not care about cool features, they care about you truly engaging with them and helping them achieve their specific goals. And your organization cares about achieving specific goals based on specific KPIs that are backed up by specific metrics. And lastly, my recommendation is that as much as possible, the tool, the softwares, the platforms you use adapt to what you have already in place. And if you're like just in this CRM transition, don't wait 2 years to start a personalization program. It is just too long. I am 99% sure that other priorities will come up, and maybe the project you had now in mind related to personalization will take 5 years to finally see the light in the market. And the reality is that about 76% of your audience demands a personalized experience from your brand. And again, when this doesn't happen, they stop paying attention to your interactions and communications, number one. Secondly, they stop the relationship with your brand, so they stop being a customer. And number three, they stop recommending. And it is a lot more expensive. It is more expensive to try to bring a new client in, a new customer in, a new employee in, than doing our best to keep them happy with our organization. I hope you have a great day. Take care. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm here to help you.